Hey, make sure to subscribe if you learn anything from this video or enjoy it. Thanks! So I've put a little bit of time into learning the nature of the Kandarian Demon and how to use it efficiently. I'm currently on a win streak with 8 hours in the game, haven't lost a single match yet, which kinda gets me worrying that maybe the demon role is too OP, but hopefully these tips stay relevant in the future. And yes, I'm still doing more testing and want to make an advanced guide later on, but for now I'll share my knowledge of how I've been getting all these fat dubs as the demon in Evil Dead the game. So let's hop into it. So assuming you've already played the tutorial, you know that in order to get your threat level up, you need to collect and spend as much energy as possible. Getting hits and possessing gives you the most threat level, but simply placing traps all over and spawning creatures when your energy bar is full will help you get closer and closer to getting your boss unit. As soon as you hit level 10, you'll be able to summon your boss portal. They are extremely powerful right now, but also have a long cooldown after summoned, so use it wisely. In my opinion, you should wait until either you see 1 or 2 players alone somewhere, and you know you can get a guaranteed kill with the boss, or wait until the survivors are doing one of the 2 rituals, either the Kandarian dagger or the last pages, because during those times, as long as you stay within the blue circle of the ritual areas, you'll be gaining tons and tons of energy at a very rapid rate. So what you want to do is place as many units as you can down, use your special ability on your left side of the screen, and then summon your boss portal and focus down 1 survivor at a time. Preferably this chick, because her team heal ability is a nuisance to go up against right now. You'll think you have everybody at 1 hit and then she just enters an animation where she's invulnerable during the animation. She places a group healing aura down and everyone gets to full health. It's kind of crazy. I feel like they're going to nerf that, but if they don't, hopefully this is still relevant. Whoever's the most annoying survivor to go up against for you, focus them down first, or just anyone that has low HP. The real basics of playing Demon is just speed running your threat level as fast as possible and collecting as much energy orbs as you can whenever you can, and pressuring the survivors so that all they can think about is looting for more ammo or heals instead of going toward a tough objective. Consider all your energy spending amounts and think wisely about what you're going to do at what times. For example, possessing a car for 100 energy and only having about 16 left to drive the car 2 feet away is just a waste of your time and really does nothing for the survivors at all. Try using your jump scare dash after placing units because it gives you energy for successfully hitting survivors with it. It's a really good positive elixir turret. Again, I keep seeing people use this ability wrong because they just want to jump scare survivors to build up their fear, but it gives you energy back, so if your bar is already full, there's no point in using it. Place units down and then use it, and then it'll just give you free energy. And really try hard to hit as many survivors as you can with a single jump scare, because they have a long cooldown and you want to get as much value out of it as you can. Honestly, one of the best strats right now is possessing a survivor that has a shotgun. Luckily for you, you're invisible and you're really fast. You can go speed around and look at everybody's loadouts. What gun is on their back? What do they have in their hand? Possess the one that has a shotgun. Possessing a survivor with a shotgun is one of the best things you can do right now because shotguns just wreck other survivors. Also, make sure to aim for the head. And yes, you can do literally 400 plus damage right now just by simply possessing a survivor for 50 points and shooting others in the head. Also, the more damage you do, the longer you stay in the possessed survivor's body. Or you can simply possess to stop a revive and run the reviver as far away as you can, maybe unload their ammo into the sky or bring them over to a trapped tree so it hits them when you're done using their body. A really big part of the game right now is just knowing what tools you have at your disposal and knowing what the survivors can use against you. Memorize the abilities of the survivors, again, such as this healer right here, who is super annoying, or Ash, who can flip you off and make you unpossess a player or a deadite body. Make sure to look at your collection page and read up on all your passives and abilities per character. Like, I bet some of you didn't know the Demi-Eligos Elite here could only take damage from melee and is immune to bullets. Yep, that explains why your shots were never landing. These guys spray blood on people when they take damage, covering survivors' screens and building up their fear. They also have a chance to spawn with an axe instead of hands. I didn't know that until I read the collection page. Well, I mean, they still got hands, but you know what I mean. It's not like I have a perfect way to play right now. I'm testing new things every single match and still destroying the survivors. I'm not like building my threat level in a certain way. I'm just getting basic portal units as quick as I can, getting my elite units as quick as I can, which I think is level 5, and then at level 10 I get the boss, and then I just spec randomly. Except I avoid demon vision unless it's at the early game. Demon vision doesn't seem to do much right now except just spot survivors across the map, but eventually you're gonna spot them anyways and then you probably won't lose sight of them. But if you are having trouble finding survivors at the start, which you don't need to do until you're at least like level 4 or 5 with your threat level. But if they're speedrunning the first 3 pages and they're already 3 pages in and you haven't spotted one, try to upgrade your demon vision and then you'll get eyes on them. Upgrade how much infernal energy you get. That is one of the biggest things right now because The amount of times you have to you place units, you want to possess them, but you don't have enough energy, you have to go find some orbs, and then by the time you get back to possess the units, they're already dead. You don't want that. The more you upgrade your infernal energy, you'll start getting some over time. You don't even need to go get orbs. Yeah, right now, that is honestly, I think, the best thing to level up, besides, of course, your units. And if you're not doing great as Demon right now, and this tutorial isn't helping, just keep practicing. Honestly, the more you play that character and the more points you spend in their collection, you're just going to level up their stats and do like 30% more damage over time. You're going to upgrade your troops to have 30% more health and be able to do a bunch of crazy things with them. You start out weak in this game, but eventually you'll get powerful. So even if you are doing bad, you will get there. A really big thing that I've been doing in all my matches is after focusing down one survivor at a time, you don't want to let anyone get them up. I mean, that's kind of obvious, right? But they can get people up in 5 seconds or less, as well as if they are fully bled out and dead, they can collect their soul, bring them to an altar, and revive them in literally 5 seconds or less. It is very quick, so you really want to put as much pressure as possible on a survivor that's trying to revive. Possess them, make them run away, spawn as many units on them as you can, grab energy, hit them with a tree. Trees honestly aren't bad to possess right now. Some people are saying they're kind of weak, but they cost so little that it doesn't really matter. Cars, you really just shouldn't possess. They cost 100 and they don't do much, because even if you do flip that car over or crash it somewhere and break it, there's 50 other cars on the map on every single road, so they don't do anything right now. Don't possess cars. I think I'm going to make a video of some of the changes I want in the game right now, and cars are definitely one of them. They just are not worth it for the demon. But a player is, because they only cost 50 and then you can just keep doing more and more damage and staying in that body. Of course, that comes with the downside of having to get that character's fear level all the way up to be able to possess them. So yeah, basically all I said was play the tutorial, listen to it, and read the menus. But I promise I'll have advanced guides out soon for each of the demon classes. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned something new. Tell the devs to fix the jank, the tick rates of the servers, and I'll see you guys in the next video.